This episode you're about to hear has some very offensive fucking material. Everything said in it is offensive as fuck. Remember, this is for entertainment, and it's gonna be offensive as fuck. If you have sensitive ears, please do not listen. You will be offended. In fact, people who are never offended will be offended. This episode is fire. Hey, welcome everybody. This is Drunk Under the Sun with Tom and Joe. We're drunk, and we may be under the sun, but thank you for tuning in. And if you're liking this, dig. If not, why the fuck are you listening in the first place? So, this is what we gotta say.
Well, Tom, anymore, I don't feel like in America you can really say anything like you used to be able to. It feels like a little bit more restricted in our freedom of speech. Like, you can't say what you could say 10 years ago. Like,
nah. Tupac would not be allowed to talk if he was on TV nowadays. Like, if Tupac was alive nowadays, like, man, he would just be so restricted, and they would just be blasting on him, and you know what I mean? Like, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, and like back in the day when we, you know,
Howard Stern's another one.
Yeah.
That's why they're on satellite.
Yeah.
Tupac would be on satellite right now.
Mm-hmm. I was just saying, like, that's what I think is so fucked up right now is because, like, you can't say anything. You gotta be so politically correct. You gotta be all like, you gotta censor yourself. You can't say what you could say 10 years ago.
I know.
And it's not like...
I know, it's crazy.
It's not like anything's really changed. It's like 90s, you could say a lot of shit, like the Howard Stern and stuff.
Right.
Like, he could say whatever he wanted. And then people started getting pissed off and the more...
Because he said what he wanted.
Yeah, but why can't you say what you want? Isn't that freedom of speech? Like,
yeah, this is America.
Like,
exactly, you're absolutely right.
And he got pushed off the XM. I mean, he's still got a job. He's still doing his thing. But it's so different how culture has changed since then. Since when we were growing up, people could say what they want. And then they're late
now
90s.
It's fucked up.
Late 90s to now, it's just got worse.
It's
like, you can't say that. People
can't say shit.
You'll get pissed. People get pissed off.
I know, and it's bullshit. It's like, but that's the thing. You should, if you get pissed off, so be it. You know what I'm saying? So be it.
That's all that happened. I said some shit, you got mad. That should be the end of it.
It should be the end of it. But now, these pussy-fied motherfuckers...
I know.
What it is they feel like they don't want to get bullied. Well, if you don't want to get bullied, then be the bully, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And even that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's words. It's words.
It's just words.
It's fucking
and that's
words.
What pisses
and
me
if
off.
It comes down to it, if you got to fight, motherfucker, over words, then fight.
Yeah.
If not, shut the fuck up.
Like, I understand it to where, like, if I disagree with you, you get mad. Disagreeing with you is different.
It's supposed to get mad.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to go to blows.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, and you shouldn't need to take legal action. Like,
No.
there's two different things. You can say what you want, as long as I'm not talking shit, like, degrading him and being a piece of shit.
No,
like, I can have a
you
different...
have that right. That's your opinion.
But,
now,
yeah.
if you have the opinion that I'm a piece of shit, you should be able to express yourself freely in a free, open world to say, he's a piece of shit. Fuck him. And the other motherfucker is supposed to say, yeah, I'm not a piece of shit, so fuck you. And now, that becomes an issue of libel and all that shit. Like, but see, slander is when you go, that guy over there fucks you up. He fucks you over. Blah, 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 whoopie whoop. You know, that's slander. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, but at the same time, like, we have the freedom of speech to be able to say that.
Yeah, I don't...
But if it's there's just difference. I don't know. I didn't explain that very well. I didn't explain that very well, especially with slander. I probably explained that wrong.
Yeah,
but there's a big difference. But it's freedom of speech. We should have the freedom of speech to say what the fuck we want to say.
Yeah, I kind of disagree because, like, I agree but I disagree. Because, like, me having a difference of opinion, like, at the end of the day, is that blue or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter what I think. You can get pissed off about it.
Yeah.
You can say I'm wrong, but, like, that's all the farther it should go.
Anybody can be mad at anybody.
Yeah.
For any given reason. It becomes a problem when you're not allowed to say why you're mad. That becomes a problem to me. So so if I go, I don't like you, and I give you the reasons I don't like you,
yeah.
and the other guy goes, well, I don't like those reasons you gave me, so you're not allowed to say that no more.
No.
That's an issue. Because that's his... If you shut them down, then you're shutting everybody down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To where they can't say anything about you.
Yeah, it's just fucked up to where, like, I can see the difference. I can't really explain it. But, like,
there's a big difference.
Way different. Mid-90s to now is, like, almost a 180. It's, like, way different than what you could say all kinds of shit. And, like, I've listened to things.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
I hear stuff that we say, and I worry about it. I'm like, is YouTube going to pull this? Well, you can't.
Pull it!
Yep.
He said faggot. Like, homosexuals. Like, I know a lot of queers. And I'm cool with them.
Yeah.
And they're cool as fuck with me. I work with a lot of queers.
Yeah.
And they're cool as fuck with me. And and they like me.
Yeah.
Because we're not...
You're not being assholes to each other.
We're being people. We're being people.
Yeah.
We're being people towards each other. You know what I mean? Like, we're showing common interests. And we're showing that we're people. Like, I don't have no problem with you sucking dick. Like, I have no problem with that. Yeah. Like, if you want to do that thing, do it. That's you. Yeah. You know, be you. Like, and that's why America should never do what it's doing now. Because it's hindering.
So
it's hindering.
Yeah.
It's hindering shit. And, like, America should just let America be America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And by that,
because it's changed from what it's supposed to be to what it is now.
Yeah. Because what happened was fucking everybody's uptight about shit, and you can't say this, you can't say that.
You can't.
You know, why can I not say that? That's my freedom. That's my freedom of living in America.
Yeah.
I should be able to say what the fuck I want to say, what I want to say. If you don't like it, well, then so be it.
Yeah.
So be it.
Exactly. And in all regards to the amendments and our rights, like, I feel like freedom of speech is the most in danger. Everybody's focused on guns, but you can't say anything.
No.
You can't say
You're
anything.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Fuck guns, because I don't give a fuck about guns. Because guns, in the end, to me, are a means to an end. Yeah. Like, you buy guns because this guy's got guns. That's the only reason you buy guns. Only reason I buy guns because this guy has a gun.
Yeah.
He can shoot.
And you don't know what he's going to do.
You don't know what he's going to do. So, right. But freedom of speech, everybody has freedom of speech. Everybody.
But
so when they shut that shit down, that becomes a problem.
Yeah, and it makes
becomes a problem.
And it makes everything worse.
Makes everything worse.
If people can't say what they want to say, then it's just going to make the problem bigger.
Yes, absolutely.
And then they have these people that are the loudest. They get listened to, but that's not the majority in a lot of cases because the majority doesn't give a shit. They're not going to say anything.
The majority is just trying to get by.
Yeah.
The majority is just trying to live life. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're a gang member, if you're a farmer, if you're a fucking 9-to-5er who works at a convenience store. You're just trying to get by. Mm-hmm. That's all you're trying to do.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you become a farmer? Because that's the only thing you know. That's the only thing that's around you. Why do you become a gangbanger? Because that's all you know, and that's all what's around you. Yeah. Why do you become a fucking somebody who joins a factory? Because that's all you know. That's all that's around you. So you become your environment.
Yeah.
So when you're not allowed to be you, and you know what I'm saying? That becomes a problem.
Yeah.
The problem was not the worker at the factory. Mm-hmm. It was not the problem of the gangbanger making his money because he's a capitalist in the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't the problem with the fucking other dude over there. You know, the problem is politicians. These fucking piece of shits take our freedoms away.
Well, they do, but they listen to the richest people.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's got a lot of money and they're offended by something we say, of course we're gone. We're done. The show's done.
Show's done.
They're going to cut it. And that's the same thing with anybody else. Like, if somebody that's powerful and
that's the thing. We're not powerful. And and see, also, me and you, we're under the radar.
Yeah.
So right now, they think we're not a threat. But we are a threat. And the reason I say we are a threat is because wake the motherfuckers up. Like, we're not here to fucking say, you need to do this, you need to do this. Nah, man. Get yours. Get your money. Do you. do what makes you happy. But it's fucking dope.
They're starting to restrict more and more, and it's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Because, like, that's not what this country's about.
That's exactly not what we're about.
Exactly. And that's one of the reasons why I don't give a shit about the wall. Like, fuck that. Like, we're about immigrants.
I don't think the wall is going to solve anything.
It's not going to solve shit.
It's not going to solve shit.
Like, I don't either.
It's not. Like, it's not going to solve shit. The only reason I still like...
I've read an article.
Because the wall, like, in the end, dude, like, doesn't mean shit. Because in the end, fucking these cartels are getting in here regardless.
Yeah.
See, the concept of the wall I like because of security, right? Yeah. But it's not the actual physical wall. It's not built. Because if you build a wall around the southwest of America, it looks like fucking Germany.
Yeah.
Back in the fucking 80s.
Oh, God, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, no.
We don't want that.
If we build a wall there, fucking build a wall out against Canada. Both sides.
Yeah.
If we're going to build a wall, do it on both sides.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree there. And the thing is, like, the reason they want the wall is so illegals don't come over here and have gangs. Well, guess what, people? Gangs are here. Gangs are always going to be here.
Yeah.
We always going to have problems. We're always going to have fucking crime. Crime will always be a part of society. And you always. So how do you evolve that? Well, you give the downtrodden, the ones who think the only way to solve their problems is with crime and shit. Yeah. Give them something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. But, like what you were saying there, the wall ain't gonna do shit. And people come here from other places. It's not just there.
It's not just Mexico. Like, you know what kills me? Everybody goes, the illegals from Mexico. It's not just Mexico. It's like from all kinds of fucking places. That's what kills me. It's like, the illegals. It's like, and they go, what illegals you want? What, the Mexicans? It's like, yo, bro, there's more than just Mexicans here that are legal as fuck.
But isn't that how we started? Like,
yes.
None of us are from here.
Except Native Americans.
The Native Americans that we killed all of them.
So,
if there was a wall, they should have built it.
Yeah, they should have built it. So the Iroquois, the Shawnee, the fucking...
like, all of them.
Mohawks.
Yeah.
The Sioux. Well, the Lakotas.
East and West Coast should have just had
East
a wall.
and West should have fucking...
Just had a wall.
Well, see, the problem was French and Indian War. French and Indian War was...
from Mexico.
You had different fucking, different sets.
Yeah.
Which were Indian tribes back then.
Yeah.
So you had the English teamed up with this fucking group. And you had the French teamed up with this fucking group.
Yeah.
And then they fought amongst each other. Where if what they should have saw in the forecast was kill all white people.
Yeah.
And they should have just killed all white people.
Yeah.
And they should have just, they'd be like, you know what? Fuck French Indian War. It's just Indian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck
That's
that
wild
shit.
to think about that because I've been thinking about it here a lot recently.
Dude, if the Native Americans, they were nice.
Yes. And then we fucked them.
Well, not just that, but see, the thing was, you had white people that knew that this tribe warred with this tribe, so it was like gangs.
White person playing somebody get somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. So it would have been like if I went to L.A., right, and be like, I see that the Rolling 60s are hating 8 Trays. Well, I want this territories. So I'm going to team up with these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Yeah. And that's what they did. They were like, because this Indian tribe feuded with this Indian tribe. And they're like, well, we want to be here.
I just wish we couldn't figure out
so this is a cool Indian tribe we need to be with. You know what I'm saying?
But afterwards, let's just fuck them too and take their land.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. Yeah. So after that they were cool with us.
Yeah.
In the end, they were like, you know, you guys had fought with us, killed a lot of white boys with us.
We're cool.
It's pretty cool, but you gotta go. Like, that's how that went. It's like, you know what I mean? They're like, you gotta go. And they're like, gotta go? What do you mean?
Have you seen
we helped you kill a bunch of white people.
That's our land.
And our own people. You had us kill our own people. You're like, yeah, it's cool. And we appreciate you for that. Yeah. We appreciate that. But you still got to go. You're like, wait a minute. We got to go where? Over here. No, it'd be all right. Trust me. It'd be all right. It'd be like, and then when they go there and they're starving, they're like, they said it was going to be all right. Yeah. And then you have his Indian fucking meet the guy who told him. He's like, hey, you guys are taken care of, right? Like, we barely get fed. Once a month, this shit comes down. Like, you won't even let us hunt on our own land. Yeah. And this dude's like, nah, you'll be all right.
It's cool.
It's cool, man.
Your area's way smaller than what it was, but it's okay.
It was way bigger, but you're cool. Dope shit.
You know how you used to follow those animals? So you can't anymore. You gotta stay here. And while they're gone.
Because if you do follow them, we'll kill you. Yeah. Because we're white people, and you're not white. So, whatever.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The whole, like, in some aspects, the whole history of this country is all fucked up.
It's beyond fucked up. Like, it's fucked up, but it's also beautiful at the same time.
Yeah, I like the part where everybody's allowed in, but then everything after that.
But then, what's fucked up about it is everybody's allowed in, but when you get in, you're not really allowed in. No. Like, you get in and you're like, and they're like, yeah.
You're this. So
you're this. It's like, what? I thought everybody was accepted. Yeah, that's a lie.
I thought this was America.
Good luck.